Uh, I don't know. Like it's true. It's so true though. Like the bond that a woman builds with a baby, an unborn child, within her womb, literally building roots, literally building a connection with the child. Everything she breathes, everything she eats, everything she smells, even, right, goes directly into that child, into that unborn child. Very different than a man, right? When a man is there supporting the woman, we don't have that biological connection yet, right? We don't feel those kicks. We can feel the kicks on the outside, we could do what we can on the outside. We do what we can to nurture and to support our partners, right? The mother of our child. And it's a phenomenon, it's a phenomenon when the child is born, because the mother has been holding this baby for 9 months, building a real spiritual, physical connection with this baby. When that child is born, even before that child is born, that connection is sacred, and they feel it right away, right away. For men, for example, and I'm just talking based on my own experience here. When my child was born, I was expecting to feel the same thing. Everyone always talks about when your child is born, you're gonna feel like this crazy, crazy thing, and like, oh, it's gonna be like a bundle of joy. I'm gonna be ecstatic. It's gonna be cool. I created this expectation for myself when my child was born. I did not. I don't know if it was because of what was going on in the relationship between myself and his mother, or maybe that just being the stress of being in a hospital and like oh, this is happening. What do I do? I'm about to become a dad. Am I even ready for this? A lot of that got into my head, right? And I didn't feel it at first. I didn't feel connected at first. And I feel like it affected my relationship with his mother to the point where basically the relationship started falling apart. I started going rogue and started doing a bunch of shit that I later would regret. But that part, okay, just that part was really, really tough for me, right? To bond with the child. It's like, okay, I'm holding this child. Why am I not feeling what I need to feel? You know. But then I realized later in life, as we get older, or as the child gets older, that's where the father's role comes in a little bit. To create that environment for the child, to play with the child, whether it's a boy or a girl. And that's what I really started bonding with my child. So it's to me, it's for women, like the moment that you're birthing this child, that connection, boom, 100% right away, amazing, on fire. But for the men, it's when the bonding starts to happen. That's when the magic happens for the men. For the child, for the first 2 or 3 years of that child's life, like it needs its mother. It's basically physically latching onto its mother, right? Doing so much, needing so much from that mother, and it's so beautiful. It's so perfect and that relationship, for the most part, will last forever, right? That mother and a son or mother-daughter kind of relationship will last a very long time. But men step in around like age 4, age 5, when the kid starts communicating, needs to start being shown around, playing, becoming social and stuff like that. So that's where that connection becomes important, right? And that's where you see in the single parent relationships where maybe the father isn't around, the child will be missing certain aspects of that, or the mother will have to go overtime and to make sure that child has that type of nourishment in their life. And yeah, just a lot of dynamics, right? And again, like a healthy child, in my opinion, is an equal pour of both, of that masculine energy, as you said, and that feminine energy. But if you're in a single parent relationship, it is possible to do both if you understand like what the masculine energy brings to the table, what the feminine energy brings to the table. And that's a part of conscious parenting as well, right? So just knowing what that is, being aware of your child, listening to the child's needs, listening to your own needs, and just kind of like continuing from there, having, and the most important thing, having fun as you go along, right? Because children, natural at having fun, are supposed to be having fun. God forbid you take any fun away from this child, right? We've already taken a lot of fun away from our own lives. We don't want to be taking it away from them. And right now, like looking back, like my bond with my child is absolutely incredibly amazing. I've never felt like anything like this in my life. And for those who don't have kids, like I'm not joking here, that bond that we have with our children is 100,000,000% sacred and worth it every single time. Like children are such a blessing, So yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I answered your question, Mel, but that just went down a long rabbit hole about like just reflecting back on like when my child was born and like having those issues with bonding, and it's normal. And if other fathers are having that same kind of issue too with bonding with their children, especially their young infant children, or if a father is having problems bonding with a daughter because you're obviously you're a man, you grew up as a boy, you may not understand women in that way to be able to be a productive father, right? Or at least feel that way. So again, all a part of conscious parenting too. And the best thing you can do, because we know damn well, all parents know damn well that like you don't learn to be a parent from listening to other people or from books, right? You learn by doing. You learn by being in there. You learn by listening. So you guys aren't alone if you guys are feeling like you guys are having issues bonding with your children, because as long as you keep on showing up, putting that effort in, you guys will be okay.
Hey y'all, it's Coach AC. Just wanted to thank y'all for checking out my video. Got a couple more for you right here. And if you enjoyed, why don't you help me spread the word and hit that subscribe button before you go. I'll see y'all in the next one.